Hey, what's going on? Hey, I noticed you while I was walking by. Just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Akhil.
Hi, Akhil. I'm Lani. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Lani. So check this out. There's this super dope coffee spot that I go to all the time. I'd love for you to join me.
Duh. I love coffee.
Yo, I know you're gonna love them because they're actually really popular on Instagram. You should check them out.
I actually don't have an Instagram. I don't have any social media accounts.
You don't do social media?
No.
This chick doesn't have social media? In 2021? What? No. There's no way, man. This chick gotta be a serial killer. Come on, Akhil. Out of all of the girls in this bookstore, and you managed to walk up to the female Ted Bundy. Nah, fuck this shit, man. Abort. She's weird. You gotta get out of this. Yeah, no. I heard that's becoming the trend nowadays. So how about this? Let me get your number and I'll hit you up sometime.
Okay.
Cool.
Here you go.
Thanks. Alright, I'll see you around, Lani.
Of course.
See ya.
Bye.
Yo, Josh, you still coming to the crib? Alright, cool, because I gotta talk to you, man. I don't know, man. Like, this shit is just so weird. Like if you really think about it, like, who doesn't...
Bro, what's wrong?
Yo, so I asked her for her Instagram, and she doesn't even have one. She doesn't even use social media. I don't know, man. Like, to me, that just sounds a little fishy. Like, I can't trust this girl.
Akhil, you do know there was a time when people didn't use social media, right? If anything, it's pretty cool she doesn't need it. It's a keeper if you ask me.
Nah, man. Like, who doesn't use social media nowadays? You know, like think about it. Like, what is she doing when she's taking a shit? You know, like, what does she do when she's bored? You know, what's the first thing that she's looking at when she wakes up in the morning? Does she not keep up with pop culture? Like, that I don't know, man. Like, what if she's just lame?
Honestly, I think you need to break from social media. It's not that serious. And you're starting to sound a little addicted, especially if Instagram is the first thing you're looking up every morning.
Whoa. Don't act like you don't do it too, okay? I don't use Instagram all the time, but I do need these apps. Like, I use Twitter for the news, you know? I don't just do it just for fun.
I bet you can't delete social media if you tried. You're on it too much. Listen to yourself.
Is that a bet? Alright, fine. Okay, I'll delete it for 30 days. Watch me.
I don't think you can do it.
Alright, okay, cool. And deleted. No social media for 30 days. Let's see what happens.
Okay, cool.
Let's do it. So, what are you gonna give me if I delete it for 30 days?
Look, we never agreed to that.
Thank you so much for being here, for doing this with me.
No problem. So tell me, like, how did it really go? Did you really delete it for 30 days, first off?
Yes, and the reason why I got into it was just kind of like, at first it's just to see if I could do it.
Right.
You know, and I was on it way too much.
So when we say social media, what did you really delete? Like, are we just talking Instagram? Did you get rid of everything? Tinder?
Everything.
Come on.
Nah, honestly, I love Tinder. No, I'm kidding. Instagram was the first one. I'm on Instagram more than anything.
So why did you feel the need to detox?
I was waking up every day, going on Instagram, you know, and just like when I did delete it, I learned one big thing. Man, I stopped seeking approval from other people.
Right.
When I was on Instagram, obviously, you know, I was trying to post all the time. That kind of like drove my creativity down because I would make a video and I wouldn't be in love with it, but I just wanted to get it out there for people to see.
Right. You feel like you gotta keep up.
I gotta keep up, and I just wanted people to see it. You know,
Yeah.
I want them to know like, oh, he's really like putting shit out. But even I didn't love the stuff that I was putting out, and that was a problem. Now, when I put something out, I wanna really put time into it and effort into it and make it perfect, something that I would like.
Did you find that once you deleted social media and you're creating your own content, you're like no longer influenced by outside opinions?
Of course.
Like, I was thinking this the other day. What is my own actual opinion about something?
Yeah.
Social media influences that so much. I watched Malcolm and Marie on Netflix, and I personally liked it. And then I got on social media and I was like, yeah, maybe the acting was subpar. Maybe it wasn't that great of a movie. Like, all of that was just like filtering through my thoughts all of a sudden. I felt like I had no originality.
That happens to me a lot when I go on like YouTube. As soon as I click on a video, why do I go to the comments first?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. I
Yeah.
want to just watch it for myself, get my own opinion, and then sure, I'll go into the comments to see if there's something funny out there, right? But that's a big one too, man. It's like when you're on social media, you don't feel like you're alone at all, right? Because you have the entire globe condensed into your screen. You have literally the first like 6 of your friends that are putting up stories right there.
Right.
As soon as you go onto Instagram. I always looked at social media as escaping your reality to look at somebody else's reality. But you need to be alone. You need to sit in silence sometimes, because those are the times where whatever you were putting in the back of your mind that you were kind of putting to the side because you were on social media and escaping it, it comes to the forefront. Being alone, you also realize like what are the things that you like to do.
Yeah, you start just like self-reflection.
Yep, a lot of it.
A lot of self-reflection, but also getting comfortable with yourself. And I guess, I'm sure you experienced this, but whenever I'm on social media, I don't even recognize that I'm starting to compare myself to others.
Oh my
so
god.
Comparison is the thief of joy, right? So it like starts chipping away at you slowly.
Yeah.
And I can just imagine that once you don't have it anymore, like you're not thinking of all those other people.
No. Out of all the things that I've noticed, I think that's the biggest takeaway is not comparing myself to others. A good example is like going to the gym, right? Like I've actually been consistently trying to go to the gym. And the thing is, when you have social media, you go to the gym Wednesday night, whatever. You go to the gym for an hour and a half, and then you hop on social media right after and you see like 8 jack dudes. And you're just kind of like, well, fuck, I'm still tiny. I'm fucking small as shit, right? But when you don't have social media, you don't have anybody to compare to. It's just you on your own. So when I get home, I'm looking at myself and I'm just like, yo, I definitely improved the last 3 months. All I'm worried about now for myself is just to get 1% better. It's just to be better than I was yesterday.
Right. You're just watching someone else's dreams. You're not even chasing your own.
I'm one side or the other. It's like one extreme or the other. It's either I delete this shit forever or I have it and I'm on it all the time.
So this is going to be like a permanent thing for you?
I can't say permanent.
Right, I don't want to say permanent, but you want to keep it going.
I want to keep it going because it's only been more beneficial for me to be off of it. Like maybe, if I'm off of it for like 2-3 months straight, then I might have a better relationship with social media.
Right.
I could control it, whereas it controls me. Another good thing about being off social media for 30 days is that you can't rely, in terms of conversations, you can't rely on it anymore to spark up conversations with random people.
That's very true. Do you think that the quality of your connections has gotten better since, because I know for me, like, I might not talk to my friends every day. Some of them I don't talk to at all regularly, but if I see what they're doing on their stories or something, you just like heart it and you like move on with your day. It makes it feel like, hey, they know I'm still around.
Right.
So without social media, have you noticed like your friendships have gone up? Or the quality of conversations better? How did that work?
It's kind of both. It's like I realized who's here to stay and who was just there that only noticed me because I put up posts. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow. That's huge.
Being off of it, when you post and you're posting stories all the time, it's easy to remind people that you exist.
Yeah.
But when you're off of it, there's no reason for them to like think of Akhil. I haven't posted anything. I'm not in their feed unless they like literally look me up, right? Or I like their post or something. But now that I'm off of it, the people that actually go out of the way to text me and hang out with me, I'm like, okay, this is like a true friendship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's more intimate. Like the relationship is much stronger because they're texting me. I'm FaceTiming them to see them. You're not reminding people that you're out there. So being off of it, when they actually text you, it feels so much better because it's like, oh shit, like this person really cares about you.
Yeah, they actually thought of me.
They actually, literally thought of me to send me a text.
Instead of like passing by and just saw that I posted like, I was at Chipotle today.
And you might feel obligated to like their post, right? Because it's just a thing to do. Yo, you could be off this and really learn a lot about yourself.
Did you miss it?
No, I don't.
Like you're behind on the memes. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, the only thing, look, I swear to God, the only thing I really miss is like Twitter trending topics.
Exactly.
Because then I at least know what's going on every day.
Right.
After hearing everything, all the positives.
Right.
Do I have a negative? I don't know.
Like you did feel lonely.
At times. I mean, the first the first 2 weeks. But then I was kind of like, damn, I love silence. I swear to God. I love silence. I swear to God, man. Like, when I'm in the car, like I rarely play music now. I just want to fucking drive.
Oh, you're one of those psycho. Like, who does that?
It's only
Who
because
sits in the car with no music? That's like a
Hearing
dad
outside.
thing. I feel like if you're not playing the oldies, your dad's just driving the car.
no, you want to hear a real old
So-
thing? I try to sit outside. I sit like in front of my car, and I just sit like an old man. I just watch people pass
You're watching
by.
the neighborhood.
And I'm like trying to like be in tune with the tree in front of me. I'm like, listen, tree, you've been here for 15 years with me. You know, let's get to know each other.
Maybe you need social media. This is what's happening when you're off of it. I'm very scared.
This is the negative. This is the negative. I'm trying to hug trees. I'm a tree hugger now.
In a way, social media connects more people than ever, right? Like you can get a friend across the globe in 2.5 seconds. But in a lot of ways,
It's not authentic.
Yeah, it's not authentic. It's not like a deep connection. And in a lot of ways, it's minimized your contact with people in your daily life.
Yeah, it really does. And look, I've noticed we live more in the digital world than we do in the real world.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, I think what I'm taking away from this is pretty much learning how to use social media in a way that works best for you
Yeah.
instead of just like the mindless scrolling. Like what you're talking about, even when you're mentioning YouTube, you're watching helpful videos that are going
Right.
to help you accomplish your goals.
Utilize social media to further your career or passion. If you're gonna be on social media, if you wanna be on there for friends, do this. Go on there, find the friends you love, hit them up in a DM and say, here's my number, text me, let's talk. If you
Right.
wanna talk to me, FaceTime me, call me, hang out with me. But if you're gonna utilize social media, utilize it for you to make money. You got bills, don't you? So, and you love to be on, you love podcasts, you love to film, you know, people love different things. So utilize social media to your advantage for the good, for the benefit of it. And then if you want to use it for friends, sure, that just text them. And it's more intimate when you hit up a friend and you're like, yo, you went on that trip, yo, send me pictures.
Yeah.
Rather than they just post it on there and you send them a comment. That's my biggest advice to close it out. Try it. Get off social media for 30 days. You don't have to, maybe you don't have to go full 30 days. Start 10, 20, 30, and the next thing you know, you just never need it. You know, now you're not on there. Thank you to Megan.
No problem.
And obviously, my name is Akhil. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys another time whenever I post another video. Thanks. And thanks to Dom, too, for shooting this shit.
Dom's
Appreciate
the
y'all.
best.
Dom is the best. Dom is the man.
I actually don't do social media.
What's going on? I noticed you while I was
Wait.
walking.
He said, "Hey," I'm like, shit. Oh my God, you okay?
Watch me.
I don't think you can do it.
All right, deleted. 30 days. Let's see what happens.
No, wait, we shouldn't shake because I didn't know.
Yo, who shakes?
And then like your relatives that you don't really talk to that are like, oh my God, this picture is like gorgeous. And
Yeah.
you're like, can you even see? You're like 65. Like what are you? You're on Facebook.
No,
like,
they have the dots. Did they do the
Ex-
dots?
oh my God,
Oh
the
my
dot,
God,
dot,
that's how you know you're not from this country.
Hi.